At the Couchbase Connect conference last fall, we illustrated a number of capabilities of the Couchbase data platform using a full stack application that we wrote. We ran the application live on stage with a fairly large data set. It's pretty cool to watch the whole thing flow through end to end, and so I recommend taking a look at that video. I'll put a link in with this video so that you can find it easily. It's a little bit difficult to see everything that was going on the way the video was shot, though. So what I'd like to do in this video and a series of future videos is to actually break down and show the whole demo piece by piece so that you can really see what's going on. This goes hand in hand with the code itself. So the code itself is now open source on GitHub. We'll put a link for that in the video notes as well. And I'll actually be doing a series of blog posts that do deep dives into all of the elements of it. Let me go over at a high level the components of the demo. This will provide context later on for going in deeper dives into each of the pieces of it. Illustrated here, we have the temperature sensing patch. So this is an IoT aspect to it. This is a batteryless sensor patch that can read temperatures. That's going to be read using a mobile phone, and the data from that sensor, it will actually be stored, so either online or offline. We can store that data using Couchbase Lite on the device. To get that data off the device and synchronize to the back end, we use our sync gateway component. And then, of course, that all feeds back into Couchbase server itself. Now, for the rest of that to use that information, we have a server-side Node application, and then that feeds through to a front end based on Vue.js, and that winds up going to this dashboard, driving this dashboard that we have here, just to showing that the dashboard is live. There's a number of pieces with this. Those are the high-level components of the demo. Some of the capabilities that we show a wider range of capabilities, and I actually won't get to all of them, mention all of them here. But some of the key things, so as I mentioned, we have the IoT aspect of it, of measuring temperature readings. We have the data that's gathered and stored on the mobile device, synchronized through Sync Gateway. Then on the Couchbase server side, we get that data and we're using the Couchbase eventing service to push that data to the web client. So instead of having to pull the database, we can actually push it to the web client. We're going to do things like show schema changes on the fly. A lot of this, really at the core of all of this, is are the Nickel queries. Now, Nickel is our query language, which is actually, you can think of it as a superset of SQL. So if you're familiar with SQL, it's going to look very familiar. It's got some additional pieces that you need in there to deal with the denormalized nature of a document database. We use our curl function within Nickel. The curl function is really cool because what it allows you to do is pull data from sources on the web and combine them with the data in your database actively. So if you can think of it in a way as you have got the data in your database, and then you have all of these REST APIs out there that are delivering JSON to you that become extensions to your database. We do full text search, which includes stemming and fuzzy matching to search through a bunch of the medical records that we have. And we do large-scale analytics with the analytic engine. And one of the great aspects of that, as we're going to show, is there's no ETL involved in ingesting that data from the operational database into the analytics engine. There's a bunch of other pieces. I'm sure I've overlooked something that's really cool in this. Take a look at the video from the Connect conference. The code for this is now actually open source on GitHub. We'll put a link on that in with the video as well. And I will be doing a future series of blog posts to go along with the other videos that I produce around this that are going to be doing these deep dives into each of the pieces of this whole demonstration. So take a look for that. I had a great time working on and building this application along with help from all sorts of people at Couchbase. It really shows the full platform in a way that I think we've never illustrated before. So I hope you'll join me in diving in and taking a look at some of the cool things that we have in store for you.